Okay. Pre-practice. Pre-practice. All right. Lanes 11 and 12. Just going to see how my game is tonight in terms of. Remember about a month ago when I said, well, I'm overthrowing the ball tonight. That's a rare night when I get 8 hours sleep or whatever, and I have extra energy. Usually it's on the other side. Uh, you know, usually I'm a little bit slow, and I try to cater that my game to being a little slow. Tonight I'm like medium slow, I'd say. So that's what we're looking at. See what ball looks the best. See what the version of the little lane condition we have tonight, and we'll go from there. All right. So, um, all right. Practice is over. So that means Brian's here because it's practice. It's only practice. It's practice.
Sorry, practice don't count.
Practice don't count, as we all know. We know that. Um, so anyway, okay. I'm gonna start out with the same ball I ended up with last week. I tried all three balls, and I have the lanes are nice for all three balls, but it's a matter. I was leaving a lot of tenses with all of them, so. But then I squared everything up a little bit. I dialed the dialer pair to a 2. I don't have it on, but I'm signifying a 2. And so that's where we're starting. IQ Tour Fusion.
My throw was slow enough. 1 2 10. I mean, 2 4.
As we all know, it's not how you start; it's how you finish now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll take that early on. All right, that was a nice shot.
Oh!
Now I can move right on that lane because I knew that lane was tighter, but long as I was striking, I wasn't going to move. But now I'll make a look. The later lanes are just a little bit tighter than last week, which were there he is. Oh, there he went. Which were a bit tighter than they have been the last 6, 7, 8 weeks. So it's fine with me. I like throwing this ball. Jerome Cuff. He's practicing.
That's all I need. I need to
I've learned he's paid up for all his practice for the next 20, 30 years. That's what I've heard. I dialed it up to a 3 because especially on the right lane, I felt myself wanting to grab it at the bottom of the swing just to get a little more on it. So I dialed the dialer prayer to a 3. I don't have to grab it now. It just does it automatically.
Hey, listen, how many tickets should you have gotten on your way here?
So after I dialed the thing up to a 3, I was afraid to move right, but I moved right anyway, and you saw what happened. Well, it don't take much, so I'm going to move back to where I was and see what happens next frame on that lane. All right, so I tugged that ball a little bit, but I got my feet in the right spot on that lane to do that. Now I'm gonna put my feet in the same spot on the other lane, and just see if the reaction comes back to me.
keep track of how much you know. Oh wait, oh, I think I'm paid up.
Oh! Shit, stand in play.
Yeah, you're in, right? Yeah, everybody's in.
All right, I had one of those stone sevens in practice as well. Two of them last week, but you know, um, actually, it wasn't a great shot. I made good correction at the line. That's about what I did right. That's how you make the 7-10.
I'm just thinking I'm a way. That's 9 minutes. Oh my god. 10 minutes. We just got to stare up to. I don't know anything about it. But that's still not right? That's 5 card. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks. I just don't prepare. That's all I do. Right? You have a card up on the screen on everyone. You don't have enough. You don't have a card. That's game of play. We'll go ahead and give them a go. I got a pair of aces, 5s, and kings. Unless he pulls like another 8. It was a good ball. I put him in.
All right, 238. Good game because I managed my game well because my legs really aren't under me very well. Hopefully, I'll get a little stronger rather than weaker as we go. I haven't talked a lot about like the hand position I've been using the last 10 weeks, except for the 1 week where I had to play the 4th arrow because there was no oil. With the exception of that, I'm averaging right on 240. 720 series, 240 per game. I'm sorry I missed. I only shot 238. I'm trying. But I've talked in the past about my barometer shot, my A game type of shot. I've been I've been throwing what I used to call my voodoo roll the last 10 weeks. Now, me and this shot have had a long history. Brian strikes. I struggled for years and years and years with this shot with accuracy. I know it's my best carrying shot. I know the pins want to fall when I throw this shot. What I did, just by accident, 10, 11, 12 weeks ago, whenever, I changed my push away. I know it's hard to see on the video, but my push away is different now, and setting my ball right into my swing slot, you would call it, right in the right direction most of the time. And this is making me be able to throw this voodoo shot, this voodoo roll, a lot more accurately lately than I ever have before. And that's what I attribute my really good bowling this last 10 weeks to, in addition to the other big changes I've made. So, hand position wise, this is actually called my voodoo roll. And the first shot, I definitely drifted left with my feet. Second shot, I did the same thing actually. My legs are really not under me well right now. So just try to hang on and do the best I can here.
Or he said, what we call all inclusive. Which means it's a flat rate. How much it is doesn't matter. Which might be the better way to do it. Do it the way where it's just kind of the right time to whatever level it is. That will be cheaper on the front. Then that's the other way, but that's a flat rate and that's it. All the way, no matter if it's in the middle of
All right, I moved my feet left because I'm trying to get myself slow like I was last week because my legs, at least I'm going to have a chance to make decent shots. I just got too slow. But I'm trying to play again to what my strength is tonight. And that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, but like technically only one. Like there's two big guys. Yeah. Right now I got 49. 60.
Alright, so I moved an additional 2 boards. I moved 3 boards total left from my last shot on that lane. I moved one, two, about 2 boards left from my target, or 3, and throw up my speed for the night. The end. Alright, I got a little too slow with that. Can't be that slow. Alright, that was a reasonable shot there.
Straight beats are not. No. Yeah, we have time. Straight was full house. Full house. That's up.
Alright, there's my old Tom Baker type carry.
Maybe. Move. Oh my God. That's unheard of, right? If I had left it outside, I would have made One more gets me 2 cards.
All right. Well, I got away with that. I don't want to really move my feet off of that, even though it looks like I should. Because if I get it slow, like I sometimes can, strike for Brian. It's going to come up high flush if I throw it too slow. So it's not a bad angle. That wasn't Brian. Brian, this is how our team is bowling tonight. Brian left a 4-9. These guys are just really killing us tonight so far. Their one guy averaged 204. His name is Paul. He shot 267. He's looking at 280 this game. Well, I'll keep you posted if he's getting close to 800. Alright, well, that's kind of what I was talking about the last frame. Except that lane hooks a little more. But I think I actually rolled it a little more off my hand and threw it kind of slow. And it went high flush just kind of like I predicted.
That was, I guess, that was all of the weeks that was responsible for praying for that he had it. I'm still meeting with at $20. I mean, this kid lives on. Yeah, because that was responsible for 16 and they got from 16.
Well, I guess that's the other thing about having your feet in a certain spot. You tug a Yankee Doodle dandy a shot like that, and it just stays right to the pocket. If you got your feet right.
So, why would you say that? That's just. I know. I should have. It was wrong. But then I did it for her, and I was just like, make sure you do my heart. What is she gonna do? You like kick me out, move my stuff out for me? Right off the board.
Well, like the first two shots, I know my feet are slightly deep, but if I throw it too slow, it's just going to settle right up. if I throw it light, most of the time I'm going to carry because I carry light shots very well. 224. That's a save. Absolute save on that game because first two frames were open and I was kind of lost. So I'm looking forward to a good last game, I think.
Paul, did you leave that?
All right. Well, I will say that was by far my best shot of the night. Just like I knew what I was doing, and it's funny because I sort of changed my concentration on that shot to think about only about speed. I'm automatically pushing my ball to the target well without thinking right now, and so yeah. So all I thought about was speed control on that shot. Interesting.
When it comes to that point, not like activities of the, make sure you help me interested in like that kind of stuff. It's fun. But it's a behavioral issue. You know what I mean? That's not a system thing, you know? That kind of stuff. Yeah, really just do it. Worth a shot. If you know, guarantee it's
Finish them off, guys.
That's so interesting. The only thought I had, speed control again. And again, I threw a great shot. I'm playing both lanes are exactly the same right now. Usually the left lanes hook more than the right lanes, but I don't know.
Yeah, if I would have.
All right, and just an update. Paul ended up shooting 230 something. So he opened the first frame this game, so he's not shooting 800. Nice kid, so I would, even though he's bowling against us, I'd love to see it.
I'd rather put a guarantee in place for 3 years. Because what it says make the possibility of appreciation and
It's only moderate, John.
I mean, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight.
The girl that I've done. Oh God, come on.
Okay, so the first shot drifted left, through left, right in the oil. Again, my speed was actually good that time, I thought. But spare, I got lucky to make it because I missed.
I mean, whatever the hell they were doing at the squad, whatever it was. I mean, so we may go to file our taxes. Right? That's a good idea. I mean, that was still on real estate. So you got to. And if she might go to file and say, you already filed. I got to go fill out an affidavit.
I did. I walked it through.
I would have next year.
Now there was a 10 pin where I really liked the shot off my hand. So I mean, what am I gonna do? You know, a little lighter I carry, a little deeper in the pocket I carry. I'm not gonna move off of it. Really like that shot.
Who?
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Really?
All right, I really like that shot too.
I mean, it's out there. It's under consideration.
Queens and fours. You got a good one.
That's still a full house.
Oh no, it's a good one. I said. I'm gonna get 4 on the side. I will. I'm getting a job.
That's a selfish thing to say.
Yeah, Paul's like, I hope that you don't get
Queen the six. All right. Good start. Good start.
Yeah, you can.
Thank you. I got that shot a little to the right and overreacted, and I made it. So I deserve a mark. No more, no less.
I'm telling you, I hopefully it won't be fair to spark. And the pair of 10, 6. Yeah, guaranteed we won't. The deal that Mike was kind of ready worked up. He's got 10, 6 all pair. It's only a second break. You're good. It's the 8th. What they would normally do. They were
Right in the Tom Baker strike area. Well, that game lane's getting a little tricky for me because the other time I got it right and it overreacted. And that time I kept it a little tight. Although the other thing about that lane is the 3-pin sits in all the time. I'm going to leave some weak 10s on that rack. But I actually believe that my move is another board left with my feet and throw it even slower. And but don't throw it right. You'll be in a big 4 territory. So let's try to hit the pocket.
Make the team with this. You have to move to the left. All right. I wish I
See, that lane just seems to hook a little bit earlier when I'm hitting my mark and it faces up to the pocket. I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing on the other lane. I'm moving a little bit left. I'm not flirting with the 4-9 territory here. I'm moving left. I'm going to, on purpose, try to hit light in the pocket and try to carry. If I come up high flush, even the better. But I have one more frame left, and that's it.
See, that's some shit I would have. Pocket shot 7. That was a good ball. That's not even funny. Yo, that's the same thing I did last night. Pocket 7 twice. Come on, Derek.
Well, that was a great break. 193, I think it was 655. So not that good, but I didn't bowl that great tonight, so probably about a fair score for how I bowled. All right, I'm out of here next week. 2 weeks to go, or 3 weeks if we're in a roll off. So all right, nothing I can do. Bad shots, good shots.